Okay, we are live and we are back. We are back for another double header day in the women's 100 tournament. And today the first match is between
Southern
two
Brave
two
and
teams.
Birmingham.
Yes, Southern Brave and Birmingham Phoenix, and both teams have won their respective openers. So that's a huge game for them because one winning momentum in going to lose. That is for sure. And another match is between Trent Rockets versus Northern Superchargers. I think that's a huge game for Trent Rockets because they lost their opening match. We all remember that Nat Shivabrand played an excellent knock, but unfortunately she failed to cross the finish line. But as we are, and obviously we will obviously discuss about the ongoing India A versus Australia A, the third T20I. India A bowlers did a pretty decent job, I will say. Trishadi, 144 for 8, right? Yes,
Yeah,
144 for 8 in 20 overs. And again, it's Prema Rawat. I think what a tour this has been for Prema. Three matches, consistency, and looking good.
absolutely. I think Prema has. Why was Priya Mishra not there? Is she injured?
I think so. I think not even considering her in the India A squad also, I think
Yeah.
there must be some injury concern.
Yes. But anyway, I mean, good part is Prema Rawat got a chance and has
Mhm.
completely utilized it, unlike most others. I would say, and Prema has kind of put a claim on her name that she can bowl well, and she has
Mhm.
bowled really beautifully, throughout the series. So it's impressive. Oh, what is Shafali doing? But yeah, I think she has been extremely impressive, and this one series will do a world of good to her confidence.
Yes.
You will see a completely different Prema Rawat come the WPL, come whatever
Mhm.
series she will have, even the domestic. I'm guessing she'll be one of the top wicket takers.
Yes, absolutely. And obviously in the WPL we saw her in action for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So I think in
Oh
the
my
coming
god, what a freak dismissal!
Shefali Verma gets out,
No, Rinda Dinesh.
Rinder Dinesh.
So what happened was Shafali Verma hits it straight. It was in the air,
Okay.
hits Prestwidge on her arm. While she's on the
Yes.
follow through, hits her
Mhm.
on the arm, goes straight to the wicket. Rinda Dinesh is standing outside.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So the opening stand is gone now.
Rinda is laughing. She's not like she's so dazed. Like what just
Yes.
happened? She's just walking off, and you should have seen Shafali. Shafali's also like what?
Okay, so then again a bad start to the batting unit, I will say. Obviously, I think that today's score is at least, I think it's achievable.
Feasible.
145,
Yeah.
you should chase it down, despite this quick wicket, this unfortunate dismissal,
And guess
because you
what?
have
Actually,
yes.
Prestwich was trying to save herself because the shot came like a bullet from Shafali's bat. So she goes like this, and the ball hits here and goes to the wicket. I mean,
So
talk about.
even the bowler had no intention of
She was saving herself. Forget about
yes.
intentions.
Yes, absolutely. But okay.
Something
Okay. Some shout is there because some work is happening here. So please bear it, guys. Thank you. Okay,
happened.
but
Getting
okay,
back.
yes. But getting back to the match, but as we were discussing that apart from Prema, also Radha Yadav, the captain, looked good. 3 wickets today. But again, with Radha Yadav, I think we all know the capabilities. That again, the consistency, the problem. That
Exactly.
yes,
Absolutely. And
even
I also,
even in these two
yeah,
laws.
yes, and I think both of us, Snehashish, have spoken about this that Radha needs to uh, control her variations better, get the speed a little more under control, I would say, and rely a little more on turn. I don't remember which match, but she had actually controlled her speed. And I remember you and I had spoken about that. You know what? Look, she's getting turned. She's getting
Mhm.
the batters, confusing the batters. So she needs to do that a little more. Look, Radha is a fantastic fielder and utility bowler. But see, the
Yes.
problem is you can't have an utility bowler, especially because you have very good spinners in your lineup. So that's where I think Radha again, India A tour will help her, and probably her experience will also help the kids there. But in general, yeah, I would say, I mean, I'm more impressed by Prema for sure.
Yes, absolutely. So that is for now from this match, because we have to keep an eye on how the Indian batting goes, and hopefully they can chase it down. At least the first win of the tour we can get today. But now moving on to the first match of today's 100. Okay, already Birmingham Phoenix have won the toss and they have opted to bowl first. So
Yep.
if we see the playing 11, okay, let me check. Yes, for for Southern Brave, obviously Danny White Hodge will open the innings along with Maya Boucher. Laura Ulbert at number three, because yesterday also she batted at number three and it was a brilliant innings. And
Yes.
the best part of that innings, what I found, Tushadi, what we have been discussing, what Manchester Original couldn't do in their first match. That from your experience better, they couldn't finish the game. Laura Ulbert saw that, okay, I am hitting the ball well, so now this is my responsibility to finish the game, and she did that. She didn't consider about the run rate or anything. She did according to the situation she played, and she finished the game. I think that should be the main motto for any experienced batter.
Absolutely, I think, and who knows that better than Laura Woolward, having done that
Yes.
so many times for South Africa. I have often been wondering that Marizanne Cap recently has failed a few times to do the same thing that she was,
Hmm.
very good at, closing out matches. But as a batter, she has not been able to do that for the last few games. I'm sure she'll make a comeback, because intense players like Marizanne Cap actually, somebody needs to tell Shafali that she does not need to step out every single ball, because
Yes.
that's a, she's not getting runs, she's coming and defending, and b, it's distracting me. But anyway, getting back to the point, um, uh, what Laura Woolward did last game is, as you said perfectly, she didn't get overawed by the
Hmm.
required run rate. She knew that if I am there till the end, then I'll finish this. Something that even Meg Lanning has not been able to do.
Yes.
And Wolvard did it beautifully. Could well be that difference that we are talking about, Lanning not playing international games, or not playing as many games
Hmm.
in that level that a Wolvard is playing. And also, when you're an Australian team, I often feel that you don't need to be as, again, I'm not saying that they're not responsible, they put extremely they put a lot of price on their wicket, but you still know that there are eight others,
Yes.
that are there to finish it. But I don't think that's the case with a Laura Woolward or a Haley Matthews. Of course, she's a class batter, but also the fact that, if Laura Woolward gets out pretty early for South Africa, it's kind of doomsday. It's not like you have a
Hmm.
longest batting lineup. There are players who stand up on that day, but they are not consistent enough for Laura to say it's fine if I don't get runs, it does not matter. So I think that is where players like Laura Woolward have become more
Crucial.
responsible, or better at managing this required run rate. You know,
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Woolward
Y-
played a very good innings.
Yes. So yes, and after Woolward, obviously Sophie Divine is also there. So it's a very good team, and
Brilliant
I think
batting.
the best, yes, and Tushad, I think what is the best positive about Sophie Divine? She's looking super fit. I think she have reduced some
Yes,
weight.
quite a few kilos.
Yes,
Quite a few
yes, yes,
kilos.
yes, yes, and she is looking super fit. And I think ahead of the World Cup, I think that's a huge news for New Zealand. That because she is
Absolutely.
bowling, and that is very much required for them. I think in the World Cup. So I think that's a very good news.
I
So
think she
let's.
knows in her head that this is going to be her last World Cup, to be very honest.
Yes.
That's why I think both Betts and Sophie Devine will be very, very aware that they can't push themselves anymore. And understandably, and Sophie Devine had blood cancer at one point, if I'm not wrong,
Mm,
and she came back from that. It will
mm,
take a toll on the body, but it's brilliant that she has shed a few kilos, looks much fitter, moves faster. The other day she was fielding and I was like, who's that? And then I
mm,
was like, wow, that's Sophie Devine. She was always a good fielder, not doubting
mm.
her fielding prowess, but of course, being a good fielder and moving faster, is great. And you know what? Every time I see players like a Sophie Devine or a Susie Betts or an Alice Perry who have played the game for a longish time, change something or bring in
Yes.
new dimension in some way by losing weight or maybe
Mm.
adding a few shots or something of that sort, I suddenly start wondering why the Shafali Vermas or why even the other players who
Mm.
have become one dimensional, who are young, who have so much to offer to the game, cannot change that small thing about themselves. I mean, and I will particularly talk about Shafali because Shafali has everything. I mean, one thing to be a childhood prodigy, and the other is to convert that. Shafali got the stage, she got the Indian platform, she's getting back. She needs to utilize it.
Yes, absolutely. And moving on, I think at number five you have Freya Kem, another good player. I
Good,
will say,
good
all
player.
rounder, all rounder. And obviously Chloe Tran is there. And Chloe Tran, I was mentioning in the last live also that Chloe Tran has looked a bit different in terms of all round abilities from the tri series. I think that Sri Lanka tri series
Sri Lanka tries
played
it.
a huge role. Yes, she looked, and especially when she captained the side in the absence of Laura Ulbert, because Laura Ulbert didn't play 1 2 games due to some stomach
Yes,
upset or something,
yes.
and then she captained the side. Uh,
Basically, yeah.
yes, yes. So that is Chloe and Georgia Adams, obviously the captain. Maddie Villiers, she looked brilliant. I will say in the last game, Maddie Villiers. I
What
think
is
yeah,
that?
pulling all order. Yes, a spinner.
Sorry.
What happened? What happened?
No,
Shefali
so
Verma
Uma
still
Chetri cuts. No,
okay.
Chetri cuts, and the ball goes right till the boundary. Okay, I don't know who is the fielder, but anyway,
Yeah.
she saves it
Uh,
in the boundary. She rolls over. The other girl picks up, and I think it's
uh,
a boundary anyway. But anyway, they were planning to. Huh? No, okay, it's just 3 runs. But they were planning to. Now Uma Chetri is up. But they were planning to run three. So Uma Chetri comes half. Shafali does not run. Then Uma Chetri goes back, Shafali goes half. Then both of them are looking at each other. I'm like, what are you doing? Decide, kar lo. And now Uma Chetri plays a sweep shot to the fielder who was put there for the sweep shot, right in the boundary.
wow,
See,
nice.
this is exactly what I was talking about. If a Laura Woolward, who is technically so sound, and Sophie
Mm.
Devine, who's like, look, what has Sophie Devine not done? She has caught
Yes.
some fantastic, catches. She has so many runs behind her, so many wickets behind her. Still, she's bringing in something new. And how many of us knew that Uma Chetri was going to play the sweep? All of us knew that. She still plays that sweep. She still gets out.
Yes.
That this is where I'm saying that you can understand. This is something that I keep saying. No, good, great, legend. You start understanding that.
Mm.
You did not call a
Absolutely.
Mithali or Jhulan legends. Jhulan, I remember. It was what in 2012-13 when the T20s became started becoming
Mm.
very very important. There were World Cup. She used to take time out and practice those wide Yorkers every single time. Even I have seen her come to practice. So today she comes back from the tour. Tomorrow she's there practicing. You don't become legends in a day.
Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. And for Uma Chetri, as you mentioned, that everybody knew that she is going for the sweep shot. So and it is very evident that against spinner she will go for the sweep, and against pacer she will wait for those ball in the middle and leg side so that she can flick. Because she is very lakeside.
Like
She
sidey
preferred
player,
the
yeah.
lakeside. Yes,
Yeah,
she preferred the lakeside very much, and that is a very concerning area because if you don't have the game in the offside, that will be very tough for you to sustain in the international arena. Yes, in the domestic cricket, you can score runs here and there, but at a consistency level in international area, you might struggle. Okay,
absolutely.
and obviously we have to talk about Lauren Bell also. I think she was fantastic in the first match. So again, today I think she will be expected that to do well again. But moving on to Birmingham Phoenix, this is also a very good batting unit.
Oh,
Georgia Ball at the top, and Georgia Ball can
yeah,
win you games at her own day.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So Georgia Ball there, Emma Lamb looked superbly in the
I
last match.
which match I don't remember from, but from that match onwards, I've seen Emma Lamb has come into herself, and she
Mm.
started performing consistently. I can't remember exactly which match, but I was discussing this in the India England series with somebody that what Emma Lamb kind of matured in that innings. In one of the innings, I think, where she played in place of Heather Knight, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
and she played kind of, it wasn't a 50-run innings or something, but it was 30-35, but an innings where she was struggling. And I keep saying, when you're struggling, like I had said for Shwantek, before the
Mm.
Wimbledon, in the French Open, though she lost, if you remember, I had told you that,
Yes.
the match against Rybkina, there was no way that Shwantek was going to win it. She was down, dusted, and Rybkina was playing like one of the best tennis matches of Rybkina's career. And Swiatek turned on her mode. She changed her style of play. She won that match. After that, that person will not be the same again, because the confidence, completely
Mm.
changed. And Wimbledon happened. Think of
Yes.
this. A lot of people say that Iga Swiatek is not a good enough player. Then you are not in good enough form. If you are winning Wimbledon, then
Then
it's
it's
fine.
better to be not good
Don't
enough.
need to be in good enough form.
It's better to be not good enough. Yes.
And
Thank you. I am
especially
not good enough.
somebody who has not won Wimbledon at all. Grass is not her
Yes.
surface, right?
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
from tennis to back to cricket. See, this is the best part about following multi-sport. You can give
Yes.
examples of any sport at any time. So getting back to Emma Lamb, I thought that particular match where Heather Knight had not
Confidence.
played and Emma played, she got that fighting 35, and then she was a changed batter.
Mm. Absolutely. Okay. At number three, we have Mary Kelly. And obviously, at number four, we have Ellis Perry. Who
Yes,
other?
very.
Who else? Ellis Perry, the skipper, and as usual, she's looking damn fit. She's bowling well. She bowled 20 balls. She's captaining the side. She's batting, and obviously, she will have a good
She's
tournament. There
just
is
doing
no
Perry.
doubt about that. Yes,
She's just doing
it's
Perry.
just yes, she is just doing petty things. Nothing to add in that. Amy Jones is also there. We all know Amy Jones has been coming from a good form of runs. I know that in
Yes.
the India series she didn't score that much, but in the West Indies series she looked good. And even in the domestic tournaments, she was scoring a lot of runs. So I think confidence-wise she will be there, and I hope that she does well. Then they have Steri Callis, Elisa Lister, A. Marlott, Trishadi A. Marlott,
And
another.
another, bowler to look out for, I
Yes,
think. And she will actually be, I do think that having Megan Shoot around could actually help
yes,
her.
yes,
Someone
absolutely.
like Megan Shoot has played the role that Emma Allard in
Mm.
future will be playing for England. So I think England are looking very good with Lauren Bell, Lauren Filer, Emma Allard. Ah, brilliant, brilliant.
Absolutely. And if they get, Daniel Gibson fit enough, I think that will be superb.
One
Mm.
side
Yes.
Daniel Gibson, you have Sophie Eccleston, and you have
Yes.
Sarah Glenn.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, and with them, the last two names are Millie Taylor and Hannah Becker. So that's the playing 11. And as we mentioned earlier, that Birmingham Phoenix have won the toss and they have opted to bowl first. Okay, now moving on the second match of the day, and this is Trent Rockets versus the Northern
Northern
Superchargers.
Super.
Yes. Okay, but as we discussed that Trent Rockets had a disappointing outing in their first match. Obviously, Nat Shiva scored those important runs, but ultimately it was not enough. But if you see the team, Trishadi, I think there was a question I want to ask this question to you. I think it was Trish who asked me that day that it is very surprising to see that Trent Rockets don't have any overseas pacers. All three overseas options you see: Ashley Gardner spinner, you have Alana King spinner, and obviously you have
They're great.
Natasha Reid, yes, and oh, Heather Graham. Heather
Yeah,
Graham is not a spinner, but it's a medium pacer. It's not out and out pacer, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So that is kind of very surprising, not having an out and out pacer of foreigner.
Yes, I mean, Trent Rockets trying to kind of emulate what Gujarat Giants has done in WT.
Hmm.
But to be honest, yes, it's
Yes.
very surprising that they don't have a handy pacer.
Yes.
Especially because there's enough pacers available. It's not like
Yes.
that.
Hmm.
You don't have choices. But not 100% sure what did they go for. Also, the other thing I is probably they did expect. I don't know. They did a good shot. Shafali hit a good six.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, I think. I don't know. They wanted to probably use the fact that England batters specifically are not that great against
Hmm.
spin batting wise.
Hmm.
So maybe they wanted
Hmm.
to change that and kind of attack the rest of the teams on the spin combination. Could well be that, because
Yes.
other than that, I don't find any particular reason why they don't have
Yes.
pacers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Tushar, do you expect that by the end of this tournament, do you expect to see Nat Shiverbrand bowling?
No,
No, not in the
I
100.
expect her to bowl straight up from the warm up games, not before that.
Okay, just before the World Cup in the warm up.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yes. Okay, so that is one part that we have to keep an eye, because obviously, if I think for England that will be a huge boost, because what I believe that if Nat Shiverban starts bowling, I think that game that gives them a much more balance to the playing 11. I think that helps
Absolutely.
them to add one more batter or one more specialist bowler to the bowling lineup, because that will
And it
give
also
more
helps
balance.
Natsuma Brand. She's that kind of a player. You know, if
Yes,
she picks up two wickets,
confidence.
she's automatically going to be charged up for the batting, and vice
Mm.
versa. So I do think that, until unless she is carrying a niggle, you will see her
Mm.
bowling from the warm up games.
Yes, absolutely. And for Northern Supercharger, obviously, Holy Armitage, the captain. Obviously, Kate Cross is there. So that is one player that we have to keep an eye on.
Yes,
Elias Davidson Richards, she looked good against India, I will say. She looked very
yes,
decent while batting. So, yes, Catherine Fraser is there. And Phoebe Litchfield, another player that me and Trisha, they always look after that. Okay,
yes.
she is a talent. She is a talent.
She's an
But,
absolute talent. Again, a
yes,
talent who has not done great. Litchfield,
exactly.
Cap, Shafali, they
Hmm.
have a lot to offer. But let's see.
Yes, obviously Lindsay Smith is there, another spin bowling option from England. Annabelle Sutherland, the all-rounder, the Aussie all-rounder.
Georgia Wareham.
Yes, and obviously Georgia Graham. She did what she does with bat, with ball yesterday and won the game completely.
Yes,
And a
absolutely.
brilliant run out also. And a brilliant run out
Yes,
also. So
yes.
yeah. So a fantastic game. But one player that I am pretty hopeful about this player to see her in action for England in coming 1 or 2 years, Devina Perin. I think she is an excellent talent from our, yes, she is an excellent talent and she has been scoring runs. And Tushad, I think you can remember the under 19 World Cup.
The 19 World Cup. Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
she was fantastic. She was
It was
fantastic. Mm.
she got out,
Yes.
and that is when India got the chance to play with her.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. So she's an excellent talent. Hopefully, she will have a very good tournament. What I say, but we don't want another Shefali Verma or another Phoebe Litchfield. Please carry forward your tour.
Please.
Please, the
But
talent you have. Please,
today India does have a chance to win because Shafali is batting well. She's 36 not out of 20.
nice. At least better to lose the series 2-1 than 3-0. So please win this game. Please.
I mean, I don't mind if you lose in a fighting cause. It's perfectly fine. I did not
Exactly.
mind
Yeah.
the
The last match was horrible.
yeah.
73 is not expected and it's very disappointing. 73 all.
Yeah, I mean, first game, you know what? First game, I thought, and I was like, okay, we should have won that game,
Yes.
no doubt about that. But
The
if you
first
have
game,
lost it, you have
yes.
lost it by, 12,
11
13 runs.
runs, if I'm not wrong. 11 or 13 runs, yes.
Yeah. So I was like, I still take it. I get it. Young
Hmm.
people, uh,
Yes.
uh, between them, each one of them played a few dot balls, which could have been converted to singles, and not try to you need not try and go for sixes every ball. So someone like Dhara would learn, someone like Ragvi also will learn, Brinda will learn, because see, someone Brinda Dinesh has been backed and she has been given
Hmm.
3 games, and the resultant is nothing.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, there are some comments. Let's take those before wrapping up.
Let's check comments.
Yes, before match will start in some time. Okay, I have to take from here. 1 second. Okay. Citizen 26. I think Shrish has changed the name of the account. Citizen 26.
Yes,
Because I can remember the DP. So that is why
yes.
I, yes, India
Let's
A gave just one extra run today. Good measure bowling. Yes, absolutely. I think today the bowling performance was good.
yeah.
So yeah, so that is it. 1 second. 1 second here. I can see the comments pretty well. Yes. Okay, next comment. Okay, Trishadi, you have a question. Trishadi, do you think Aussie women's workload has reduced a bit after Meg's retirement? Could she have taken a break rather than retirement?
See, Meg's retirement, I do think that you need a private detective to solve that Meg retirement saga, because something was amiss. I still don't think that it was completely cricketing reasons. I mean,
Hmm.
one could somehow one could understand that it cannot be cricketing reasons, because if it was just cricketing reasons, then Meg would not have continued playing domestic cricket. She has played franchisee cricket. It just seems that there's more to it. And since there is more to it, I don't think she could have taken a break. She had to take a retirement.
Yes. Okay. Another comment from Citizen 26 that didn't Shitil was
Yes,
also had. Yes,
yes,
also has some kind of cancer. Shame we don't know
yes.
much about women's players who make a comeback after critical diseases.
Correct, correct. Cheetal. The pronunciation is
Chital.
Cheetal. Huh.
Chital. Okay.
Cheetal
Okay.
also had cancer, and Sophie Devine had leukemia. That's like a very,
Yeah.
it's blood cancer.
Yes.
What Flintoff is bowling short ball to Shafali Verma. She's moving towards the leg side and making space, and Flintoff is trying to bowl at her. Um, she has been wided, but both the balls, Shafali is on the ground completely. It's a funny banter going on. I have a bad
Uh,
feeling that this girl is going to get Shafali, because now that
I,
she's bowling short, Shafali has to control her ego.
mm, okay. Next comment is Shefali still doesn't have much competition. She needs to realize this and grab as many opportunities as she can. Absolutely.
Yes, I do think that Shafali understands the importance of opportunities, but um, at times I feel that she's not mentally able to take herself out of that zone where she tries to hit every
Mhm.
ball out of the park. It's a weakness, and it's an excuse. If you say I can't take myself out of that zone, you have to work harder mentally.
Yes. Okay, Prince of World saying apart from Dipti, she herself withdrawn. Why any other Indian players not part of the 100? I think just because of the
Workload.
workload. Yes, workload management. Because you just played a tour in England, then you had to play this 100. Then just after the completion of 100, you have to play against Australia in India, and then you have to play warm up, and then straight World Cup. So that's a
Also,
pretty.
you will see these breaks won't be taken in T20 World Cup year. You would do
Mm.
that in a
Yes,
ODI World Cup, because
exactly.
ODI matches are 7 hour matches. So I think that's also, it's
Yes. Okay.
extremely interesting and heartwarming that in women's cricket we are talking about workload management.
Yes. Okay. Prince of World again commenting Nandani Kashyap deserves in playing 11. What about you, Trishati?
I don't deserve to be part of the playing 11 India if that is what you're asking. No, but Nandini Kashyap, yes, I mean, one of the days, why not? One of the matches you've already lost the series. You should have tried Nandini Kashyap, but
Yes. Hey,
the
you
right
not
person.
even tried Yastika Bhatia. She didn't get a game in England. She didn't get a game in India A also in Australia in 3T20s. So it's I
And you're
think
giving Bhuvan
from
Chhetri the chance in place of Yastika Bhatia.
yes, yes. So okay, right people are there. So okay, Prince of World 11. Trishadi, I think Nikki Prasad will be part of India versus Australia. Woo!
In place of?
Nah. In place of obviously, and should and is this the right time just before the World Cup? No, no, no. Let the World Cup happen, and then in the new cycle, let give
Yeah.
chances to these players. Yes. Okay. Okay. Then okay. Principal makes scored back-to-back half centuries. I don't think DC will let go her. Will she continue as a captain for DC? I am still thinking about next year WPL and DC.
Um, who else will be the
I think
captain?
in some capacity she will be associated with DC. That is for sure.
No, no, Meg will be there. I think Meg will play also. Why will Meg not
Play
play?
also.
Enough,
Yes.
it's the
Mm.
WPL. I don't think
Mm.
Meg will play, but I don't think she'll be the captain. Could be Jemima. We could see Jemima.
Mm.
Or I would actually like to see Jemima more than we could see. I would like to see Jemima again.
Yes. Okay, all the comments are done and it's perfect. 30 minutes because the match will start. So I think it's perfect time to wrap up the show. And
Oh
then
God.
and Shefali Verma gets out. Okay.
I was telling you, you keep
Yeah.
bowling short ball. She gets irritated. She tried to,
This is the problem that everybody knows. Even Australia knows now that when Shefali Verma is batting, just give the ball to a
no,
pacer, she will bowl.
this Neashish, even Shafali Verma knows, but Shafali Verma
Yes.
is not.
But then why again and again the same mistake is happening or getting out in the similar fashion? That's the point. Either you stop
So
completely to play the short ball.
she scored 41 of 25 now with
Yes.
the wicket ball. Yes, it's
Hmm.
fantastic, but it's not going to win you the match.
Exactly. From now she is out. So now if India faces a 3 4 quick wickets, tumble down,
It's
then the
already
match is
3
gone.
for 59. Out of
So it's
50,
already
it's
3 for 59.
41. So it's already 3 for 59. You are leaving too much for the rest of the batters, right?
Yes. Now a sudden collapse and the match is gone from your hand. This is the problem. And as you mentioned rightly, that why not you get inspired from someone like Laura Ulvert or someone like others that these experienced players
Or
are doing
the phone and call
regularly.
your captain under whom you made a debut. Just say,
Yes,
Mithali, what's happening? Why can't I get over? Or call Harman, call Smriti, call any of them.
yes,
Just understand what is wrong.
this is the problem. But let's see. We will definitely hope that
Oh,
obviously
thank
not
God,
three
Minu
zero.
Mani has come up the order.
Yes. Today
Thank
Minumani
you,
picked
sir.
up the right cheat, guys. That is why. Otherwise, she will not come.
Otherwise, Tanuja Kanwar would have come out
Yes.
with that.
I think some cheat game is going on there before coming out to bat. Whoever picked the
No,
number,
so
she will
even if
go to bat.
coach or captain comes and tells
Yes.
Tanuja, Tanuja, you are going out to bat. She's like, मुझे क्यों तोड़ा? मैंने क्या किया था?
Yes. But let's see whether India can pull up this chase or not because we obviously want to end the series at least with the scoreline of
I'm
2-1.
hoping that Ragvi can do something, meaningful.
Yes. I
First
think
game
she
should
is another
go on.
promising batter. Raghu
Yes.
Priest is a very promising batter and plays the spin very well. Plays the spin
Yes,
very well.
exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
So that is the point. So let's see. But obviously enjoy both the matches in 100 also. And just like yesterday, after the completion of both the matches, we'll definitely come back for the post show where we'll discuss about these two matches and obviously the India A matches also. And obviously during that time we'll discuss another match because the third T20 between Ireland and Pakistan will be happening that time.
Happening. Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So we'll obviously talk about that also. So till then, thank you and enjoy the. Okay, one comment came. I think we have to take. Syed Nijamuddin. Okay, Tushadi, your comment. Core must be replaced as captain.
Before the World Cup, no. And
Yeah,
now the
not
10
now.
three
Yes,
six, three Australia matches and three warm up games. Yeah, why will
yes,
you replace her as the
yes.
captain? If I
Any
have to
new
be that,
captain, any new player that you want to see, just wait for the completion of the World Cup. After in the new cycle,
yes.
you will get it. I think so.
No, I do. I have said this. I do think that I was about to say Shafali. No, but I do think that Smriti should be the captain for the T20 World Cup.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And this is the time. If you still delay, I think then it will be very much less time
Then
in
I
our
don't
hands
think we
to.
have Smriti as the
Ex-
captain. Then we are straight away going to the next gen.
yes, absolutely. Okay, okay. Thank you guys for joining in. So let's meet in the post match show. Till then, take care and enjoy the matches. Thank you.